last defense line against Sussex. The firm desperately needs Queen's cover over Oz' upcoming memoir. This warning comes amid Prince Andrew's ongoing sex abuse case against accuser Virginia Giuffre, Meghan Markle's new interview with Ellen DeGeneres, and Prince Harry's upcoming memoir release. In light of it all, royal author and biographer Daniela Elser had a written warning regarding the oncoming backlash. Her piece highlighted the possibility of negative legal outcomes and admitted, "The last few years of the House of Windsor have been marked, and marred, by Prince Andrew's ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and more recently, his being sued in a New York court for allegedly raping a teenager sex trafficking victim on 3 occasions. Then there is Megxit and the continued reverberations triggered by Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's explosive exit from HRH-Dom. These two situations have meant that, of late, the royal family has come to be defined by disturbing accusations of sexual abuse, institutional racism, and a particular sort of callous disregard for serious mental health issues. In short, there will be an even greater need for the Queen to be front and center in the coming year to keep the royal brand from being submerged by the oncoming tide of negative press. Some have questioned why the royal family have not taken action against the book's release, which will coincide with the Queen's Jubilee next year. Speaking on the firm's noticeable silence on the matter, Lady Colin Campbell said it is impossible for the monarchy to stop Prince Harry's right to write his own thoughts down on paper. She shared in her latest YouTube video, "The fact of the matter is, Harry has a right to write his book. Harry is a citizen and Harry has rights. The monarchy can't deprive Harry of his rights. I think we have been treated to a great many examples to which the extent Meghan, Markle, and Harry rely upon everybody having respect for their rights." Lady Colin believes the royal family is acting weak over their lack of a response to Prince Harry's memoir, but at the same time, she understands why they are respecting his wishes. She continued, "I think the monarchy is acting in a weak and unresponsive way, and allowing Meghan and Harry to get away with murder. However, I think what people don't realize is that a reputable institution that is law-abiding and is respectful of right generally cannot ride roughshod over the rights of others just because it suits it. In the short term, yes, they will look weak, at least to some people. To others it will look as if they are being respectful, and as if they are playing the long game, and that sooner or later, if you give people enough rope to hang themselves with, they will do so," she finished. After the Queen made a very ominous statement in a speech, there are further fears about just how sick she might be. However, what has really set off a fresh round of alarm bells, number 3, was her opening address to the Synod, delivered by son Prince Edward, and her choice of 9 particular words which have only dialed up the concern for her well-being. As with her withdrawal from the General Synod, Her Majesty had been slated to appear at the COP26 climate conference in Glasgow in early November, only to cancel for mysterious health reasons. Then as now, she welcomed delegates, saying on that occasion in a video address, "We none of us will live forever." Harry issued a statement on the Sussex website, Archie, earlier this year, describing the book as a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful. "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become," his statement said. "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far."